Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Moon Bunny here. Today we're going to be going over my last haul of 2024. I know it's not technically the end of the month. It's only halfway there, but boy oh boy did I spend a lot of money already. And I thought maybe I'd just get it out of the way now. I'm going to be busy in the next couple of weekends, so I figured I'd just get it done now because I don't know when I'll have the time again, and it's already a pretty chunky haul. And it just seems so weird to think about. This is my last haul of the year. It does not feel like it's been that long. This year kind of zipped by. But enough of me rambling. You want to see the books, and we don't want an hour-long video of me rambling. So I think I'm going to start with the books I got out of my subscription boxes. The first one is Grim Curiosities. This is from the Caffeine and Legends box. I really enjoyed this one so far. I did start reading it already. I am almost done with it. This is kind of like a cozy romantasy with like a bit of a paranormal feel to it. It does take place around Christmas and winter time in like 1800s England, or actually I think it was York. Yes, it was York. And it's been pretty good so far. Oddly captivating for what it is, and I actually do like the romance in this one. It actually builds up to it. It isn't insta-lovey, and the guy is actually a pretty decent dude. So so far I actually recommend this one, unless the ending totally kills it for me. But so far I'm quite enjoying it. One of those moments where I'm talking faster than my brain can process. The next one is for She Is Wrath. It's so pretty and shiny, this cover. This is from the Owl Crate. I almost said Illuma Crate, and I was like, that's not right. This, I believe, is, I thought from the look of it that it was Indian, but someone said it was Arabian. So I think they said it was like a retelling of, like one of their old, like, folklore stories. So that'll be really interesting. You don't see, or I guess read, books like that often. So that will be exciting to read. And this is a really nice book. Like, look at these frayed edges on this. And then this is the cover. This is the back. Even like the end pages have this nice gold gilding on it. And I love the back artwork. I really wish this was on the front because this is such a captivating picture. It's so beautiful. And then of course it has a reverse dust jacket, which I don't know, the artwork on it, it's really nice, but I feel like what's happening in the scene could be a little more interesting. Let's see if I can. I'm always so rough on my dust jackets. They always get so beat up. And even though that's kind of the purpose of them, so you beat them up instead of your book, but I still kind of feel bad. This is the Last Hour Between Worlds. This is the Illuma Crate one. This has really lovely, like, sacred geometry type stenciled edges. This one does not have a reverse cover this month, but the book itself is actually really stunning. So that kind of makes up for the lack of the reversible cover. And the inside end pages, and I believe this one's a sapphic romance, but I'm not quite sure. I will have to re-look at the post they made for it, because I do believe they had some tags in it for the themes that were in this book. I just can't remember off the top of my head what they were, but I'm pretty sure I saw that one of them was a romance. always struggling with the dust covers. There's a point where I just want to rip them off and chuck them. This one I actually won in a Goodreads giveaway, and this is Kalina the Cutthroat. This is actually the second volume to the book, and I did not notice that when I entered the giveaway, but that's okay because I can easily find the first one. I read the first few pages of this and it sounds really interesting, so I do want to pick up the first book before getting into this one. I did find a digital ebook copy of it for a decent price, so I think I'm going to hopefully soonish buy that and then give it a quick read. I went to Walmart and they had a whole bunch of books that I was looking at Barnes & Noble and I've seen on their website, but I couldn't quite decide whether I wanted to read them or not. But then we were at Walmart and I saw all of the books I had been eyeballing, and they were just sitting there on the shelf calling my name. They're like, buy me, buy me, buy me, bring us home. And who was I to say no? Who was I to not adopt these books who desperately needed a home? So here they are, they're home with me on my shelves. So I ended up picking up The Cursed and the accompanying book, The Coven. And these both have really pretty sprayed edges. Unfortunately, you can't really see the bottom one too well in my lighting. And they got decent looking end pages. Unfortunately, the books themselves aren't very fancy. They do have like a really cool like embossed cover that you can kind of see in the light. This one has really nice pages too. I also picked up the last one. This one has really lovely edges as well, and this one is actually really cool. I didn't notice this until I was like just flipping through it, but it has this really cool snake print on the book, and it has it on both sides, and then the end pages. Oh god, I'm gonna bend this cover. It's really cool. It's this really stunning moth. Oh, you cover again. Just want to chuck it. Whew. And then we got the Half King. This one I actually didn't notice had edges until I brought it home. Like, I knew it had edges, but I thought they were just purple. But I didn't notice that the side. It's kind of a little hard to tell because it looks a little abstract, but it's a sword and a hilt. And then this one also has nice end pages. And then the front, unfortunately, the back is just plain, which is disappointing. It's a little cheap, not gonna lie. This book was like $32, but it's fine. It's fine, I suppose. I just hate it when it doesn't feel like it matches. They had this on sale, and this is the Light Lark Special Edition. It was only $24, and I had been going off and on buying it because people said I should read it, but then I kept seeing mixed reviews on it, and I just wasn't sure. But I'm like, for $24, I might as well just pick it up and have the nice copy. And I love the book binding of this because it's like this nice silk, and it's got these nice sprayed edges. And then for some reason they put the artwork in the back. I'm not really sure why. And then the end pages is just a map of the world. Unfortunately, I did read this. I found the audio book for it, and it was kind of one of the most boring, generic romantic books. But it's fine. It's fine. I didn't hate it. I I didn't hate it like I thought I was gonna hate it. It wasn't like as bad as a lot of people made it out to be, but definitely felt very generic. It's definitely, you can tell that it's like made for like the youngest part of like the YA. It's definitely meant for like more of like a preteen rather than like the teens. I would say that like a 13 to 14-year-old would probably really enjoy this one. Oh, it's becoming a tower of books. And then I picked up The Stars Are Dying. Oh, I can't quite see the edges. It's really pretty. This one also has a rather immaculate cover. Unfortunately, the end pages are just kind of this gold. I've heard mixed things about this one as well, but I didn't see them until after I already bought it, and so I'm kind of nervous now. The next one I got is The Court of Bristol Keats. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I love the edges on this one. Don't think this one was fancy. Nope. I've seen so many people haul this book, but I haven't seen anyone actually review it, so I'm not sure what to expect out of this one. I hope it's good. I read the first couple pages and it had captured my attention, and I was getting along with the writing style fairly well, so I hope this one ends up being good. This I actually found in our little free library, and this is the vintage Black Stallion book set with all 4 of the original books. I'm actually going to give this to one of my friends. She's a horse girly, and I saw it and I just knew she needed it or would absolutely love it. I saw it, I'm like, I have to grab that. She will absolutely love it. And it's funny because I texted her yesterday and I'm like, do you like do you like the Black Stallion? And she's like, oh my god, I love the Black Stallion. She's just like, how'd you know? And I'm just like, I just had a feeling. I just knew. And I just knew I needed to grab it for her, so that's funny. I also think it's really funny because the 4th book is called The Black Stallion and Satan, and I'm just like, it just seems so random. And I was reading the description, and it's just like, yeah, Black Stallion's gotta outsmart and outrun Satan. So that's interesting. But yeah, if you donated this, if you see this and you think, hey, that looks familiar, and I just happen to have donated that, just know that this is going to a very good home in which it's going to be very much loved. And that was just so cool because like it's almost in like really good condition, and someone had left another one, but it wasn't as interesting. It's also like a vintage book set like this, but I can't remember what it was called. It was something similar to like Little House on the Prairie, but it didn't really capture my interest, so I just left it. It's funny because they kind of hid it in the back. I think they're afraid that like one of those people that come through and like take from the libraries and to try and resell them would find it. But yeah, this one, rest assured, is going to a good home. Hope that does not topple over. Okay, on to the rest of the haul. I picked up The Shadow of the Gods. I started reading the audiobook for this one, and I wasn't like too fond of the narrator, but I really enjoyed what I listened to. I think I got through like the first chapter of it, and since I enjoyed it so much, I decided to just pick up the physical copy. I've heard people say such good things about this series, and I love these darker type of romances, or not romances, fantasies. Oh man, that's just how much romantasy is out there, is that my brain just automatically processes it as such. But yeah, I'm really excited to jump back into this one again, and hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. I'm not sure. I'm a mood reader, so it really just depends on how I'm feeling. I'm running out of space to put my books. This one I had to get, I just absolutely had to, and this is Shrubly, the Monster Adventurer. This one just sounded so cute. It's about this little shrub that goes on like this D&D-esque adventures, and when I saw it, I knew I had to get it because it reminded me of my D&D character. I played a Leshy, and my husband played like this professor type character. He had ripped me out of my druid's garden, and so it's just like this little plant creature who just wanted to be like the people, because I was brought into the human world prematurely. And he just saw my character as like a science experiment, and people are like talking my character in Sylvan, and he's just like, why are you talking to the shrub? And it's just really funny, and I kind of miss that character, so I had to get this because it reminded me of that character. And then I got the Mark of Kings. This is a Bryce O'Connor book series. I really loved his earlier works. He did this series that I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's about dragons. It's like this lizard dragonborn character, and they were kind of scrutinized by humanity because they're seen as being like barbaric and uncivilized, but they end up adopting like this traveling caravan finds like this abandoned baby, and they end up taking him in and taking care of him and like teaching him the human language and stuff, and it was really good. I still need to get like the last 2 books in the series, but it's a really good series. I lost track of what I was saying. So this is one of his later series. I don't remember when he wrote this one. I think this is one of his newer ones, but when I saw his name attached to it, I knew I had to pick it up because I really enjoyed his other works. This one I was so excited for. This is the 20th anniversary edition of Eisenhorn. This is the first book, which is Malice. And I got so excited when I opened this because when they first put it up for pre-order and advertised it, they didn't show what the inside of the book looked like. And of course, now that they put it up for general, they did put in a picture, but I had no idea what to expect out of it when I first pre-ordered it. And I was very pleasantly surprised because this has lovely red edges, a nice fancy little bookmark, wonderful cover art. It's nice gilded, like red gilding. Then even the back has like this nice, and I didn't see when I ordered it that this is actually illustrated. Like, it has these really nice pictures in it, and it's also annotated by the author, Dan Abnett. So that's really cool. It has like all of his notes, what he was thinking when writing the scenes and the characters, and like how he thought they should act and stuff, and it was very cool. I wasn't expecting it, so this was a very pleasant surprise, and I'm so excited and glad to have this in my collection because Eisenhorn is one of my favorite Warhammer series. And this was only $40 too, which is crazy because they put out like their limited edition ones and like special editions for like $60 to $70. But I feel like they were really lackluster compared to this one. I bought 2 of like their special editions, and one of them was literally just like plain sprayed edges and then like a picture in the front, and then the rest of it was like a normal book. And I'm like, why did I pay $68 for this? It was crazy. Like, I guess it's signed, but like, I don't know, it just didn't really feel that special for a special edition. This one is the God Killer, and I'm so excited to have this one in my collection because this was one of my favorite reads of the year. I loved this series so much, and when I saw that Illumicrate had done a special edition of them, I had to find it, but they were always really expensive on the resale market. But I finally found a seller who was selling it for a pretty decent price, so I had to snap it up, and I'm now the proud owner of this special edition copy because look at these sprayed edges. It has Skediseth on the side, and when I first saw these, I just knew I had to have them. I'm so excited to finally have this in my collection. And the end pages are nice. It even has this shiny gilding, and it's signed. And like, guys, look at the front artwork. It's got the whole gang. I still don't really like how far away they put Skediseth, but that's okay. And I'm super excited because they did announce that they're going to put out a special edition of the third book around January, and I'm so excited. But I'm also so mad because I'm having a hell of a time finding the special edition for Sunbringer by itself because people keep wanting to sell them together, and they're trying to sell them for like $250 together. And I'm like, I'm not spending that much on books. Like, I love the series, but not that much. So I'm like, I guess I'll just buy the first one individually. And if I don't have Sunbringer, oh well. The cheapest I was able to find it was on Mercari for like $145 plus $10 shipping. So I don't know. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I feel like in the future, fingers crossed, I will find it. Or hopefully, maybe I can get someone to split up their bundle and sell it individually. We'll see. Okay, guys, this is a long haul, and we are on our last two books. And what better way to end off this year and this book haul than with some Star Wars books? So I got Brotherhood and Mace Windu. I'm really surprised you do not see more stories for Mace Windu, considering how popular this character is. But when I saw they put this up on pre-order, I knew I had to have it because he has a story that has surprisingly gone vastly untold. And like, a lot of people are always arguing like, why would you do a story about Mace Windu? He's presumed dead. But like, when you think about it, not a lot is really known about him. He's a side character, so they never really went into his backstory. So you could so easily do like a backstory and how he got on the council and like his training. I don't know. Or like I don't know, man. I don't know. And even just trying to like think of how to word it. Even Samuel Jackson said he didn't think Mace Windu was dead. So how cool would it be if you did a story where he survived and he's like in hiding? And I don't know, or just if you can do an Obi-Wan where he's in hiding and just has like a random adventure with Layla. Leia. It's like 4 in the morning and my brain is not functioning. Leia. Anyway, moving on. I also picked up Brotherhood. And I do believe, since these are both Barnes & Noble special editions, it said it comes with like bonus content and chapters, so I'm excited for that. I feel a little cheated though, because they advertised it, made it seem like we were going to get fancy end papers, but it's just a poster of the cover, and like it's not even proofreaded. So like if you tear out the poster, I'm afraid of like damaging the book. But yeah, so that was my haul, guys. Quite a lot more than I usually end up buying at once. So let me know what you think of this haul. Was there any books that interested you? Have you read any of them? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Any you recommend I read first, or any you've read and didn't like, or have I turned you on to buying some of them? Let me know. Alright guys, bye.